People say that we need to get rid of the guns. We need to get stricter, gun laws. Well, it seems as if majority of the crime are where the stricter laws are.
Somebody might come out there and start shooting, or
Yeah.
just a simple, hey, you parked in my parking spot, and they get to tussling, and then shots just ring out.
What's
But
causing
you,
that? What's causing the people to be so like quick to shoot, quick to be
what
angry? Where's the peace that needs to lie within? Where is it?
I would say with our, and it's usually the guys that's doing it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Guys don't
yeah,
want to, even if you have a shoving match. Back in our day, we would put those hands up. We
yeah,
would.
yeah, yeah.
They started shooting a little bit after us, but it wasn't like it is today. But we'll put those hands up. We finna settle this.
But
Like we'll
but
say men
but
or
where's all
whatever.
this anger coming from, man? Because that's what's driving this. It has to be the anger that's driving all these shootings, Memorial Day in Florida, in Chicago, in Detroit, wherever. You know what I mean? Like, what's
People,
driving this anger?
these men, young men,
Mm-hmm.
don't want to be embarrassed. They quick to pull the trigger,
Pride.
quick to pull the llama, whatever, the stick, the blicky, whatever you want to call it. In this today's society, they quick to pull it. And now it's I'm gonna tell you, people, congregation family is not a racial thing. It's happening in blacks, whites, Latinos, everybody is quick now to go for the stick, to go for the weapon right now. It makes no sense because what I was saying with Kane, it's Memorial Day. I want to take my wife, my kids. We're gonna go to the park, maybe go to the beach, look at the fireworks. But now I don't know if it's gonna be a active shooter there. I don't know if these guys over here, the music too loud. Now they talking to each other. Now they shooting. I don't want to put my family at risk. So I think now the PTSD, all of that, it's becoming a way of life in the United States because of the shooting. I'm afraid to take my family. Why should we be afraid to go on Memorial Day or any other holiday somewhere where everybody's off?
Well,
Why should we be afraid?
the reason why you're afraid is because of the ego of
Hmm?
these youngsters. The ego of these youngsters, they so prideful. They can't talk things out.
Hmm.
Why is that? Why is it that they can't talk things out and they quick to jump, grab the gun, and do the business? Why is that? It's all pride. It's all ego. They don't even know how to talk themselves out of a situation. They'll be quick to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
That right there makes everyone afraid to enjoy life, enjoy what God has out on this green earth. That's what's getting you up all uptight. You don't even want to go anywhere where it's
Right.
where there are people, a congregation of people,
Yeah.
a lot. I mean, from just like you said, you want to look at some fireworks, man, going to the grocery store, going to the church, wherever there's a group of people, schools, everywhere. I mean, you're afraid in a sense. Now, mind you, yeah, you be like, I go wherever I want to go. I know people say that. I know they say that. But however, in the back of your mind, you see somebody kind of tussling. It's not like, let me get over there and break this up or whatever. No, you get over there, you may get shot
Thank you.
trying to help the situation, trying to de escalate it.
Kane, let me ask you this right here. Remember back, I know back in my day, when we used to see fights, especially at school, uh, in the projects, we would run to it to go see,
Yeah,
run to it.
yeah, of course.
And you see somebody fighting, tussling, oh man, we didn't have those video cameras then and phones or
Mhm.
whatever. But, and then times just changed. Now, you don't run to no fights because what's going to happen? What you're going to hear that pop, 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 pop.
Yes, yes, yes. And I can guarantee you have seen a lot of videos where you can see some people starting to argue, people
Yes.
getting their kids out of the way. Hey, come on, come
Yes.
on, come on, let's go. I don't know what they're gonna do. But I've seen it on TV and how they act and react to an argument. So let's get up out of here. Now, mind you, you said it's everybody. Do you really feel like it's everybody that's causing these arguments and pulling out the gun? Do you feel like
Well,
that's everywhere you go? If you go to a function of I don't know, predominantly white or predominantly Hispanic or predominantly Asian, if you go to any of those type of events they have around America, do you feel like those things will still happen?
I will say this right here, and we can check out the video if we have it.
Hmm.
It's starting to happen in all cultures. Okay,
Hmm.
you mentioned the Asian culture. Uh, that might be a rarity, but just a couple of years ago, uh, the Asian, I don't forgot, it was a Asian descent. He went into a couple of places. I think they was having like some type of dance and shot up the place. We don't. It's a rare event, but
Rare.
it
I mean, that's
happened.
rare. That's rare.
It's rare. Yeah,
That's
that's rare.
very rare.
But now with that video you saw, well, with predominantly it was the bikers or whatever,
Hmm.
white people.
Hmm.
But that happened. It's happening more and more, regardless of race and nationality. That's my point right there.
Yeah. Well, let's see this.
Holiday weekend so far with more than 30 shootings around the city. Good evening,
Chi-town.
everyone. I'm Jackie Bang.
And I'm Taman Bradley. WGN's Brona Tumulty joins us now with more details on the violence that's left multiple people dead. Brona.
Good evening, guys. Yeah, at least 35 people around the city have been shot since Friday evening, and at least 8 of those struck did not survive. And now the big question is, how can we save lives as we head into the summer, which is generally, of course, when those shootings spike?
If you point fingers at one another, nothing gets done. But if you surround yourself with the very people who also have a vested interest in having a better, stronger, safer Chicago, there's a lot more we can accomplish together than pointing at one another. Are you with me, Chicago?
What did he say?
Can we
Nothing.
pause? Can we
Yeah.
pause though?
Whitworth Park.
Can we
What?
pause? But look, let me. I got two things
That,
on this. Okay,
that's your boy.
two
We
things.
talked about
I
him
know
already.
two things. Two things on this, Kane. Before you even go into it, first off, me and you have talked extensively about this, and congregation family. It's bad, but we expect. When you expect, that's something right there. When we expect the city of Chicago for that to happen. We expect that, and probably more deaths because it happens every time. Okay, we're gonna have a holiday in Chicago. How many are they gonna say this time? Is it gonna be 50? Is it gonna be 60? So 35. That's bad
Look,
in itself,
look.
but we expect it. We done had conversations about this. And then the
Yeah.
second thing I'm gonna say on this, Kane, is he is still fresh in the office. Okay, and it's gonna go into that the news article where he's saying that he was trying to put in some things before that weekend took place, being proactive. You can't put everything just on him because if he just got in there, what is he gonna put the National Guard in there right after his jump start? No, he can't do that. I remember though, who said they would put the guard in Chicago back in the day?
Was that
Come on.
was that Trump
Yes. Yes.
to help out? Yeah.
Yes, to help
Yeah.
out.
He's like, I'll help you out. And they said, no,
Yes,
we
I
don't need
want you.
that help.
But I'm gonna say this:
Lightfoot and her crew. We
family
don't
and
need your help.
congregation, family and congregation. Something has to be done. Some
Don't you think?
hard
Look,
choices.
look, check this
Some
out,
hard
nephew.
choices.
Check this out,
Okay,
nephew.
talk
Check
to
this
me.
out.
Talk to me.
So if we're doing the same thing each year with these
Mhm.
same, you saying they doing politics, right? You
Yes,
always bring that up. If they're doing the same exact thing, don't you think we need to do something different?
100%.
Don't you think we need that Brandon Johnson or whatever? He's doing the same exact thing. Yeah, you can have these people posted up here, posted over here, whatever. What is that going to do? People say that we need to get rid of the guns. We need to get stricter, gun laws. Well, it seems as if majority of the crime are where the stricter laws are.
Yeah, that's true. That's a true statement.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a true statement.
In DC, in Chicago, it's so strict. And then people will say, "Hey, look, well, they just go to the neighboring state to get it where it's laxed." Well, if it's laxed over there, then don't you think it'll be a lot more crime over there?
It's not the same people. It's not the same people that's committing.
But that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting
It's
at. That's
not
what
the
I'm getting at.
same people. It's not
Yeah,
the same
but it's the
people.
mentality.
Yes. 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 I agree.
It's the mentality. Those people that's over there, it's that mentality. So you can have all the guns in the world, but if the mentality is in check, you don't have all the crime. You don't have all the crime.
Well, this would be a tough question for you.
What's that?
Right on the spot, family, congregation. Kane, you on the mayor right now. He just got there. What would you
Yeah.
do? What would you do? Tell me something that you would do.
Well, I would have to, and that's a long drawn out. So I had to see exactly where all this is stemming from, as far as in the locations. Like, where is the location that all it? Because yeah, we know South Side, we know Old Block, but that's all I know. I'm not there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the police know. They know exactly
Mhm.
where it's at. And I think just, pushing, and I'm always going to bring up family, because family, all the programs that are out there that's keeping these people stuck in these situations where they live in check to check, and or living government check to check. It, those people right there, they're going to stay in that same predicament, and those environments are not going to change. Those things need to change. I understand people are in situations and it's hard or whatever, but when are we going to hold these people accountable so they can move forward? Like, when? If I have a business out there on the South Side and it's always shooting out there, guaranteed I'm gonna move.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move. And I don't even want to interact with them, because I don't know how trigger happy they are. Because if I say, "Hey, get around from my store, quit loitering. I got these signs up here." Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't even know what happened to me. And then you think the police are gonna intervene? Don't you think in certain areas, the police, they don't arrest you unless it's over, if people going into your store stealing, unless it's over $1,000. Like,
$999.
so you're like helping these thieves and criminals do their thing. You assisting with it, with these laws that they're having in place. That's what they're doing. Get rid of a lot of that stuff. Hold these people accountable. Start locking them up.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
let's get
believe
that one.
that.
Hey, we need to get him, whatever, right?
Right.
Those who are doing things, let's get them behind bars. I know the other side will say, well, let's talk to them. Let's sit back and
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
and but who's listening? I'll sit in the class all day long if that's going to get me out of this. I'll sit there. I'll tell you exactly what you need to hear to get me out of this class, and I'm back on the streets.
And with you saying that, and then if we get you again, it's gonna have to be some heavy consequences.
So you give more
And
and more chances, right? But
no,
if I
I
don't
don't
get
want to get.
caught, then where's my chance?
Well, we have to catch you to be
Yeah,
even in that program. We have to
yeah,
catch you to
yeah,
be in that program that you're
yeah,
talking about.
yeah, exactly. But I'm saying, like, there are people that that won't tell on nobody. They just kind of just in the wind doing their little crime deeds against the ops. Go get the ops. Go shoot this person.
I hate to hear
Everybody's
that.
they have a look.
I hate to hear that.
Yeah, and they have a look, and they have a look. That's why they all kind of look that same, skinny jean type, faded up jeans, Jordans, whatever, or Air Force Ones with a hoodie on, and one of those COVID type toboggan type masks, whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes, the ski
that's
mask.
that. But
Yes,
yes, but that's what they wear or whatever. So the idea, but then we don't want to profile, because it's like, okay, anybody can wear that, you know.
and I'll say this because I know we have people that feel a certain way about us and the commentary sometime, but family, congregation, to those individuals, um, you let some of these same things happen to your loved ones or you, then you probably be singing a different story or whatever. Not giving excuses. They don't have anything to do. This is why they doing this. It's no jobs. No, it is a better way. It's always a better way. So I go with final thoughts is just talking to these young people, young men and women. It gotta be uh, men getting together, trying to reach them, because it's usually once young men reached 14, 15, 16, they'll listen to mama a little bit, but they'll usually go and do their own thing. And then they're far gone. Fathers, get in their lives. Mothers, if it's a single mother raising, and I say if there's a single mother, let that man be in his life. And
You
if
have
he's
to.
not, hey, you can talk to him. Hey, I need you to get in your son's life. Because it's not just on the woman, it's not just on the man. I've been saying this for a long time. You can do it together because
Yeah.
it's about the young men,
Yeah,
young
yeah,
people.
I agree with you
That's it.
totally.
Sorry.
I agree with you totally, and I'm not even going to beat a dead horse. Well,
Okay.
we need a family. We need to create the family, promote the family. Everybody be a part of the mom, dad, uncle, whomever, granddad. Be a part of it
Yeah.
because it's our youth are going crazy,
Yeah.
and we need to get a hold of them, a ring of them.
Stay tuned for this summer, y'all. Be safe, everybody. So,
Uncomfortable truth.
Roger that.